Greetings, Star Trek Fleet Commanders. I am the Angry Rhino. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. So, what's today? Well, there you go. Right on the screen. Trivia Day. First Contact trivia, to be more specific. Now, regretfully, I didn't know the answers as much as I would have liked. Some of my thought were a little too not that specific, I guess, be the best way to describe it. Or not memorable, I guess, maybe. Some of them were. Some of them I thought, it's a good trivia question and relatively easy to get if you were a Star Trek fan and saw the movie, First Contact. Giving my after review here, but I haven't even done the thing yet. Alright, so got my ships all set up, so should go relatively quick. Not sure what, and I notice this with a lot of things, they don't appear in order. You got 1, then you got 2, then you got 5, then you got 4, then you got the SMS for the entire trivia, and then you got 3. How does that happen? It happens a lot. The order gets shuffled. Not exactly sure why. It is slightly annoying, but I might have a slight case of OCD. I don't know. Let's go to number 1. You got to start with number 1. Which ship was Worf aboard the first time he appeared in the First Contact? In the movie First Contact, I guess. But we all know what they're talking about. And it is multiple choice, but does anybody really need to know the answer? Or hear the multiple choice? I mean, even I knew the answer. That's pretty bad. You know how much of a Star Trek fan I am. I'm not that much of a Star Trek fan. There are much bigger Star Trek fans out there than I am. And I knew that Worf was on the Defiant. So, D, kill a hostile in Tulun. So we're going to back all the way out here. Keep clicking the arrow. Or maybe the game will just freeze on me. Okay, already set up here in Tulun. I have my ship here in Tulun. Let's kill a hostile. There you go. Kill a hostile in Tulun. I'm going to collect the thing here. Now, I did check out the rewards. I haven't claimed any. This is the first one I claimed. But looking at the rewards, I don't know if it's just me, but the rewards for this trivia event, at least, seem more rewarding. So I'm fairly happy. You have shape memory alloys. They really called shape memory alloys? Okay. Which are the ship parts for the Borg cube. Now, you know how much I like the Borg cube, so far anyway. So what I really like is giving players the ship parts. Now, I know not everybody has it yet. Hopefully by next month you will. Hopefully they will reward you enough event store currency to get the Borg cube. And now 5-year anniversary credits. It's supposed to be a store of some kind. I don't know where. Don't know where or when that is happening. But rewards for a trivia event. A very simple, relatively easy to do trivia event. Borg cube ship components. And for the larger milestone, crystal. Seemed to be a good amount too. Alright, here we go. Number 2. In my century, we don't succumb to blank. We have a more evolved sensibility. This is not one of the ones I knew. Compared to, Jean-Luc Picard's century and the century of Zefram Cochrane, a lot of things changed in the Star Trek universe. Honestly, all of it, really. But we're going to go with C for revenge. We're going to mine G2 ore. Honestly, I think it could have been any of those could have been the correct answer, right? And there you go. More board components and 5-year anniversary Doojubab stuff. Alright, come back in here. Number 3, all the way at the end here. Now, this is dialogue from the movie. Data. She brought me closer to humanity than I ever thought possible, and for a time, I was tempted by her offer. Picard. How long a time? Data. 0.68 seconds, sir. For an android, that's nearly an eternity. Your options here are true and false. Not exactly sure what they mean by true or false. True that 68 seconds is an eternity for an android. True that this dialogue, as they wrote it here, happened exactly in the movie. I assume so. I mean, you know, one can only guess. Thankfully, there are only 2 options. Either mine a Parsteel or kill a hostile in Uridia. I went with kill a hostile in Uridia, and it does seem that the community agrees. So we're going to go over here to Uridia. Already got a ship here. We're going to blow up this guy. And there you go. More crystals. Number 4. Which was a song that Zefram Cochrane played during the Phoenix's takeoff? That's one I definitely remembered. It was Magic Carpet Ride. So we're going to go... Wait, where the hell was I supposed to go? I already got my ship loaded up. I don't even remember. Risa. And we're going to kill this guy here in Risa. Boom, there you go. Oh, no crystal to collect that time. Okay. Alright, here we go. Number 5. Quick and easy. I don't know why it loads up like this. I assume this is more dialogue from the movie. The Vulcans have landed and have stepped out. And Vulcan says, live long and prosper. Zefram Cochrane says, what does Zefram Cochrane say? This is one I did not remember. But it should be, thanks. At least it should be. It's actually been a while since I've seen this movie. Alright, we're going to go here where I have this Parsteel guy mining. I'm going to recall him. And there you go. That was it. Thanks. Well, thank you for the nice rewards of this trivia event. And more data shards, which is very nice. Definitely use more data shards. He looks like he will be effective in PvE grinding. His ability is the same as Janeway's, so yeah, he should definitely work out for you in PvE grinding. I will do some, maybe not necessarily testing, but let's call it a demonstration later on in the week. Overall, I think I really like this trivia event. I know it's kind of weird for me to say that I like something and not have a million things I'm picking apart with it, even though I did find a few things. But, I mean, you look at this for, doing 5 trivia questions. You get a few data shards, you get a whole bunch of titanium, you get a whole bunch of crystal, which is nice. And for the 5 rewards for these questions, you got some of these 5-year anniversary credits, which we don't really know what they're for yet. That has not been released yet, which is slightly annoying. There I go, picking things apart. But here you go, shape memory alloys. Your Borg Cube ship part components. It's very nice, 75,000 a piece times 5 is 225,000. That's a good chunk of it. Now, yeah, if you're at like tier 7 already, it's not going to be a whole lot for you. But those of you that are still at, let's say, tier 1, 2, or 3, is considerable. That is at least one component. So it's very nice rewards for the trivia event. And again, here I go, interrupting myself while I'm trying to summarize. Alright, do I even need to let you know that I am summarizing and wrapping up the video? However, summarizing this so we can get out of here. Relatively quick video, hopefully. Very nice trivia event, in my opinion. I do feel like some trivia events are less enjoyable than others. I think we have had one already this arc, and it was kind of meh. I guess because I don't know a lot Star Trek trivia, as I probably should for being a content creator for a Star Trek game. But I have seen this movie a few times. I like the movie. It's a very good movie. What was the other one? Star Trek Generations. I haven't seen Star Trek Generations as much as, let's say, I've seen First Contact. I do think First Contact was a better movie. But the questions involved here seemed more something that a player that has only seen First Contact once or twice might actually be able to get. Maybe. I don't know about Star Trek Generations. The rewards were, I think, very good for relatively no effort. At least one component for your Borg Cube. If you have lower tier, maybe it's even 2 or 3 components, or it's a full tier upgrade. Several of these 5-year anniversary credits, we don't really know what they're for, and a butt ton of crystal and titanium. So, fantastic trivia event, in my opinion. Let me know what you think. Did you like this trivia event, or did you feel the questions were tough enough that you got some enjoyment out of answering the trivia portion? Or did you think they weren't tough enough? Now, what do you think about the rewards? Do you like getting the Borg Cube components here? Or would you prefer maybe something else because either you don't have the Borg Cube or you're not ready to engage with the Borg Cube yet? Be sure to like and subscribe. I am the Angry Rhino. Shields up, Commanders.